Help me, help me. I need the super pump. Morning, everybody. We are on site to do this Queenslander. So what we got, it's full of furniture. It's turned into an Airbnb. So what we're doing is the house itself is not overly dirty. So we're probably just going to hit it with 0.5% and a lot of water. But there's a lot of cobwebs. So what we're going to do is we're just going to broom off the cobwebs off the casement windows, because these windows are prone to leaking. So the less water we put there, the better. Zach's just brooming them off. And then we're going to go through here, soak everything up, let it sit, let it dwell. And that way we're not pumping a whole bunch of water onto these windows, because I guarantee it's going to go inside, and the less that we can do, the better for everybody, because there's just a whole bunch of stuff inside that we don't want to get to. So we've got the big veranda at the back there, which is not a problem. We'll probably do the outside of the gutter and the veranda first, and then jump up and do the internals. So that's what we're doing. This is what we were meant to do yesterday, but so you got a whole bunch of black underneath the stairs and stuff, so all that type of stuff there. It's only fresh, so that should clean off nice and easy. Mainly just cobwebs, I think, is the biggest problem here, because you are stuck in the bushes. As we look around, so that's what we're going to do. We've got the hose, soft wash hose pulled out to the corner there. Once he's done all the windows, then we're going to soap it all up. We'll let it dwell. We'll let it dwell for 10-15 minutes, and we'll come back and give it a good hose off. The main bit we'll concentrate is the sophites and the bottoms of the walls, and we'll get those ones down there. So best thing about chlorine and heavy soap is you get free pest control. All the spiders coming out. Didn't like the solution. Or just nice big ones. So we'll probably kill half the spider population on this house, and then free pest control. Just giving the building a rinse down. This is a big body corporate that we're doing, 3 stories high. We were meant to get up on the balconies, but we got no access, so we're just washing around them for now. But we've got people's clothes out in the balconies, we've got furniture out in the balconies, like you got stuff overhanging there, stuff overhanging here. No one's moved anything, so we're just going, we take photos and we go around. We just document. So we clean all these louvers as we go. That's about all we can do around the back here. We try and do as much as we can around the front, but this is what happens when people don't read their notifications or somebody hasn't notified them. This is the main reason I don't like working with third parties. I like to control this from the start, and I like to put notices in the letterboxes the day before or 2 days before I get here. A lot of these body corporates get notified 2 weeks before we get here, and it's just too long because people forget. So, prime example, this is what happens in body corporates. So you win and you lose with them, and we got people coming out. So we're failing. So you got 1, 2, 3 stories, and then you got a little bit above that, which these ones are a bit higher than the average 3-story because of ceiling height. So we only getting 2 just above that brickwork. So what we're gonna have to do is use the platform ladder to shoot the last little 2 foot, because I'll be 4 foot up in the air. So we're going to shoot all that up there, and because there's a lot of traffic and stuff around here, we just do little sections at a time, rinse everything down, little section, rinse everything down, little section. So small sections. Zach's gonna get on the surface cleaner and crown these. I only been here for maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops, trying to do my job, and I've already been yelled at 3 times by 3 different people that didn't even know I was coming. I had this job booked in for over a month. When you're doing body corporates, make sure you do a letterbox drop 2 days before you're meant to be here. This is through a third party, so there's breakdown of communication everywhere. So the people that are contracting me haven't notified, or the body corporate haven't notified all the real estates in the area, or the owners haven't notified their real estates that we're coming. So then everything just turns into a big cluster. You get a water off a duck's back and keep pushing into it. The biggest thing I do with these jobs is I take photos. If I can't get to an area, I take a photo. Nothing's been moved, nothing's down my way, take photos. So like all these areas in here, probably fine. I've got all these screens and stuff. I'll come back through and spray that with chemical, get all these drip lines while Zach's still in the driveway. So we do 2 different things at once. Hopefully we don't run out of water, but I can almost guarantee we are, because the next water supply is right around the corner and I don't have enough hose to get there. So we're just going to do what we can do. We run out of water, we'll wait, drop down to 1 machine. This chemical, I'll spray it, I'll wait, I'll forget, and then rinse it off. So let's see what we can get done. So what we're doing, we've just got water now, we're just rinsing down these plants again real heavy, because they're copping underneath this rock wall. We got the top, so from down here with no wind, we can we can get the top of the building from down here, like if we're going straight up. But if we're out there a couple of meters, we can't get it. So we can go straight up, which we're going to do when we're rinsed. We're just going to flood the surface and let it run down. We haven't done this section here because we're concentrating on this one here. So just want to get these all flooded, get a nice wear down, probably lose a couple of these. I only sprayed that with a 4% mix with a heavy soap. We get heavy soap on there. As you can probably see, there's some, let me dry my hands, there's a light browning up the top there. So kill all that black mold up the top there, and then it's just coming down. There's a little bit over here where it hasn't killed it yet. Just splash some water up there and see how it goes, but the brickwork should come up quite nice in a couple of rains. We're not going to hose it down real crazy, we're just going to rinse it nice, and then we'll let the rain take care of the rest. As you can see here, I hit that little spot up there with 4%, and didn't quite move it. So we'll shoot up, we'll try and agitate it, but we won't do too much up there because of the louvers, because we don't want to spray water in through the louvers. So we'll do what we can there, and we'll give it a bit of a rinse. Hang tight, boys. So from here, I'm out of the wall a couple of meters. I'm not quite getting up the wall. Like I can get down the bottom, it's fine. I can get down here. That is 2 stories right there. That's on the 2nd level, but you're talking about the the third level, trying to get to the peak. A lot of the black mold up the top has all come off, so we're just going to give it a good rinse and we'll go from there. So I haven't done any more to that wall. I haven't put any more chemical on that wall than the 4% heavy soap. So all I've done is shoot a little bit of water up there every 4 minutes. I just wet it again, let the soap re-agitate, everything starts rolling down, and it's just killing everything as it comes down that stonework. So we'll jump up on this wall here and we'll give everything a nice flush from that top. We'll try and knock some of that crap off the top. These streaks up here are not coming off, so that's just probably stains because it's been left go too long. Because you probably get up on the roof and there's going to be a whole bunch of crap up there. Like this second level here, they're basically first level, second level, third, and then fourth level. So third level we can spray that easy, fourth level we're having troubles. So we really need the super pump to come out, because that building over there is higher than this one by another half a story. So when we get around to that one, driveway's coming up nice. Zach's on that one. If we get down in here, we'll have to jump up on that roof. And we get around here and we've got another stone wall here to get. We've got a little spa. We've got another stone wall here to get, and then we got some breezeways. We'll have to jump up on a ladder and try and... What I'm going to try and do is flood a whole bunch of chemical up on top of that breezeway and kind of let it roll over like it's naturally doing. And then it'll just slowly eat everything and then drip down. So what we'll have to do is jump up there and close that fire door and kind of soak that whole area down. We might do that tomorrow morning, because that way we're nice and quiet. We'll get stuck into this section, so we'll get all that down around there, down around here tomorrow morning, as we tackle this area down here, because we'll have to park out in the road, and then we can hit it hot, because there's a window open over there, as I can see just there. We can hit it hot and just let it dwell, and then we can come back and rinse it really, really heavy. So we've got all these louvers. You can see all that dirt sitting on the louvers there. So these are the problems you have with body corporates, but these jobs pay pretty good money when you get them. So you just got to remember, you got to give and take. But you can see the difference between that building. That building is 4 stories and this one's 4 and a bit. You got that little tiny up there, because I guarantee that's probably the elevator shaft going through there. And probably on the back of that's the elevator shaft, which is normally higher than the building itself. So we're just letting things dwell is the biggest thing. Just let things dwell, give it time to work. We've got a bit of stone pavers to do out here, and then we get stuck into this. This is the south facing wall, so this is where everything's bad. Like up there is pretty easy. We can pretty much spray that. We might even be able to get the ladder up and get up on the roof. If we can get up on the roof, up onto that flat roof and then tie off somewhere, then we can spray all these little bits and pieces. But a lot of this will just be spray it once, come back, wait 10-15 minutes and hit it again. It should come off with a heavy soap, that stuff. And then around here gets hit with a lot of sun. So these are the problems you got with windows open. And there's not much we can do about it. We'll just have to hit it and then leave that corner. And then it's really just, you just want to do your job and do it properly. But body corporates, when you're dealing 12 people, and they're not getting notified. There's just so many links in the chain. It's just too hard. Like, even if I drop stuff in the letterbox today, people are probably still not going to read it. So we just do what we can. We take photos, document everything, take videos, and go from there. That's all you can really do, and just make the rest of the building look really nice. And then, yeah, not much more you can do. So we'll get in. We're going to rinse that stone wall so we can move on to that first stairwell. And then once we've done that, then we'll push. Like, you got little crevices like that. But yeah, good fun. So when there's no wind around, I easily hit the top of that 4-story. So just giving the whole building a good rinse. Rinsing down. Zach ran out of fuel. Wasn't watching it. I love these awnings. 3.5 stories high. No wind around on the side of the building, going straight up on there. So these are flat awnings. I don't know why they would make them flat. They're just a pain in the ass sometimes. But what I do is I just load up the top of the awning, just let a whole bunch of chemical and soap sits up there, and I'll come back and rinse that off in about 15 minutes. So just flooding, we just flood it. So we're going to stop here. We're going to hit that with a 4% mix. Yeah. Sorry, seen somebody. Oh, there's that old lady up there. So we'll knock on her door tomorrow. Let her know. Yeah, so we're going to hit this with a 4%, maybe a 6% on that stonework, because there's a whole bunch of algae and moss and stuff up in that corner. You can just see it. It's ×7. You can see that. We'll hit those tops just there, and then we'll let that dwell. We hit that, so we're going to go up in the guts there and do the guts. That'll just keep dripping down. Get up in here. Love these jobs. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll get up in here and hit this with a heavy 6. So window open there, we're not going there. We'll spray that little bit there, a little bit above the window there. So I'm just spot treating. I'm not hitting everything. I'll hit everything with water. You can see the salt spray up on that window. Hit these walls here. And this is what happens when people don't listen. I'm not going to keep ranting about it. It is what it is. And change it back to a strong mix to hit this, and see how it comes up. So we're going pretty good. It's like 1:30. We only got here at like 10 o'clock we got here. So all we got really is he's got a little bit left over in the bin corral there to wash on the driveway. I've got that little roof in the middle there, and then we got all this awning and stuff around the side. Like, we could get onto it this afternoon, but I'm more inclined to leave it for tomorrow and hit it nice and early. Try and get up on the roofs there and stuff like that and hit that tomorrow. Because I think if we go too much today, we've got one doorway in the way, which he'll probably just go inside, which won't be too bad, but I think we'll just try and leave it. Once we get up there, I think we can get in the stairwell. And then once we get in the stairwell, we can jump onto the roof up the top there and get whatever we need up there. So I think, yeah, we'll just leave it for tomorrow and just take the extra day, because we did another job that we're backing up yesterday. So we'll finish this off. This job would have taken us 1 day with 2 guys. So nice little profit margin on this one. We got the stonework there. It's all nice and wide up there. So we'll just leave that. The rain will take care of the rest of that. It's mainly cleaning these slab edges. It's the biggest thing. But you got to remember, this stuff has been left. That's got to be at least 5-6 years old. That's not something that happens every year. So they can't, like, you look at the section that we cleaned before and it hasn't come up fully. Like, it's not too bad, but we hit that with pressure and chemical at the same time. So it's come up nice. Little tiny bit up the top there, a little bit there, but there's heavy stains. And there's not much more you can do with that. The awnings, it is what it is. There's not much more I'll talk about today. I'll stop filming here and then we'll jump back on it tomorrow. Like, I can't even get reception to go live, but yeah, that's all right. And yeah, we'll give everything a good rinse down. We'll get up in the middle there, flood that, and do that bit, and go from there. So I'll catch you tomorrow.